And post food, my neighbor Mothman.
Hey guys, this is the last my neighbor Moth. Because I've been poisoned. It's coursing through my veins.
Set that there, but I don't want to put that there.
But
I want to put it where
I was gonna forget about it anyway. All right. God, I feel so many things in my.
Yeah.
Not many of them good.
We had dinner between episodes this time.
Sure did.
And he didn't have a lactate, turns out.
I'm very much lactose intolerant. Chicken quarter blue.
Yeah. Now, yeah, both of those dishes feature cheese.
Feature many a dairy.
Mm-hmm. Large amount of butter.
Huh?
Large amount of butter in there. Yeah.
I'm hoping to get through before I pay the price.
Yeah.
Entirely possible.
Hey, that happens.
It does happen. So Levi, we got a couple places we can go.
Excellent. I love that.
You want to go to Ohio? You want to go to Massachusetts?
Fuck, I don't want to go to Ohio. Let's go to Massachusetts.
All right, you want to go to Massachusetts 1 or Massachusetts 2?
Oh, no. Go to Massachusetts 1.
I don't have them.
So. Okay. Okay, cool. Perfect. The Dungeon Master's illusion of choice.
Yeah.
Road A or B that both lead to the middle.
All right, guys. So this is my neighbor Mothman.
This is
my neighbor lactose intolerant.
Also that.
I'm all your neighbor. Wait. I think that's the correct way to say that. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Good God, that's enough.
Dude, that's so few. Normally it's like 6 or 7. And I'm like coming back to consciousness.
Sometimes when you do sneeze a lot, sometimes it does put you right in the fucking blender. All right.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Any worse noises are going to be made on this side. If my stomach starts bubbling, I'm just going to put the microphone to it. No, Levi.
No. So there's always a fake one, and then there's gonna be some time, and then I'm gonna sneeze again.
Yeah, that's how sneezes work.
Yeah.
Or there's gonna be a fake sneeze, and then at some point again in my life,
no. Sometime again within like the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna sneeze.
Well, I'm gonna start going before that gets here.
Yeah,
because we're going to Boston. And we're gonna talk about the Bahumagosh.
Okay, what the hell is that?
So, strange creature. It's found 10 miles east of Boston.
That's okay.
No, that's a lie.
That's where they went to in The Last of Us.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a topical Last of Us joke. Which by the time this comes out, 2 more episodes will have gone by.
Yeah.
Which, first of all,
good show.
That's the recommendation.
Yeah.
Go watch Last of Us. So very little known about Bahumagosh.
I know.
I'm watching for you.
It's on the cusp.
Levi's over here fucking edging this sneeze. Oh yeah, I'm Zachary.
I'm Levi.
We're recording this 10 miles east of Boston. So yeah, not a lot known about the Bahumagosh. Based off of the descriptions that there are a few of, it's just Bigfoot.
Okay.
It's just Boston Bigfoot.
Boston Bigfoot. Okay.
Yep.
Give me the accent. That's what I want. I want Bigfoot with the Boston accent.
Yeah, but what the fuck does Bigfoot say?
So
I'm gonna fuck up your car.
Yeah.
I'm Bigfoot. I'm gonna fuck up your car.
Yeah, I'm with this fucking rack at you.
I'm gonna throw this fucking rack at you. It's gonna fuck up your car. It's my fucking pack.
In Red Dead Redemption, they had a Bigfoot thing that you can go hunt all the Bigfoot. And when you come to the last one, there's a whole scene where he just talks to you.
Oh, good.
And it's just like, cool. Oh, cool. They can talk the whole time.
So when you wanted the accent, I was thinking Bigfoot.
Oh. Yeah.
Reputation. Well, he fucking loves his donkeys. He loves the Red Sox. Fucking go Bruins.
Ugh.
Yeah, but yeah, no one knows.
Hell yeah,
Like he's
Boston
been
Bigfoot.
reported for a long time,
Hmm.
but no one really knows when it started. Like the article straight up said that his first sighting was an undetermined time ago.
What? Okay.
Like fucking, how do we know? Hey,
Just all of a sudden, someone's like, you know what I remember?
I think I remember seeing this guy.
It was this, and then they just said a fucking bunch of
I
letters.
was making my way to Fenway. I was walking through the park. I just see this big strange creature. I love. Yes, that's the Bahama Gush. Now, would
Okay.
you like to go to Ohio or would you like to stay in Boston?
Let's go to Ohio.
Oh, sorry, this Bigfoot also.
Oh, fat.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
like 500 pounds was the estimate.
Oh wow. Hell yeah.
Big guy, still like 8 or 9 feet tall, just like thick. Wait, did you say you want to stay in Boston?
No, I was gonna send us to Ohio.
Okay, this is one that we might have talked about.
Okay.
So if we have, stop me, because we're going to talk about the Grassman.
I don't. I feel like I've looked at that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like this is what I was talking about on Overwatch,
Yeah.
the other night. So we
Yeah. Yeah. Your tummy's fighting you.
sure. Oh, guys, here's a fun fact about lactose. Sometimes there's fun kinds of lactose. I don't have that. I feel like there's a war, and both sides are losing.
I can process dairy,
You want to get into this right now?
but so could Jake until 2 weeks ago.
So could I until like 4 years ago.
Yeah. What did they do to us?
Well, I recovered from an eating disorder. And
No.
it fucked mine up.
What did no? I mean, just in general.
Oh, the government? What did
Yeah.
they do
What did
to
the
us?
government do to us? Because
made us
all
all
of our
gay.
stomachs are bad. Well, they definitely made us all gay. Statistics have proven that they've made us all gay. but they messed up our stomachs. I think it was the chicken
You know
nuggets.
what? I'm thinking about it. My stomach issues really started when I kind of figured out that I wasn't fully straight.
Yeah, yeah.
We've got to text Jake.
Oh no, he's Lucio Main.
He's Lucio Arissa Main. Gay. The turret is gay.
God, those lines are so good.
They are. I want to know where it came from. Like, I want to know where they pulled to just capture gay.
Yeah, I think it's got to be just one of the voice lines, right? Because they're
it's
just
got to just be chopped and screwed.
yeah, there's yeah.
So we're talking about the Grassman, also known as the Ohio Grassman,
Okay.
or Orange Eyes.
Orange eyes. Okay.
Big old Bigfoot-like creature. One big difference.
Okay.
Two big differences.
Orange eyes.
Orange
Both
Eyes,
of
yeah.
them.
Very aggressive.
Okay. Hell yeah. That's scary. Of course it is. It's in Ohio.
Yeah. Also, while this isn't confirmed, apparently builds houses. Like little grass huts. They call
Okay.
it Grassman.
Okay.
Big bad wolf fuck that shit.
Huff and puff and blow it right down.
The fuck
Right.
down. And then get beat
shit
to
on.
death by the Grassman.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. A hyper aggressive grass man.
Yeah.
Takes it by the tail and just.
Pop, 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 pop. Man. Uh-oh. No, there's no problem.
No.
Well, just let me read my document. August 1978, first prominent sighting in Nerva, Ohio.
Okay.
Kind of like the character from Adventure Zone,
Okay.
the McElroy Brother Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Hmm.
That was the Amnesty. I've been listening to a lot of D&D podcasts again recently.
I just saw like an ad or like a thing pop up on my recommended videos for some. It's like a 33-minute long animated thing from one of those like gaming companies. Yeah. And then Brennan and Abria and
Yeah, I'm
or
saying
all
I know they've
them
got a
are
new show.
yeah, and they're doing like a Patreon for it. Yeah.
Um, so Evelyn and Hal Clayton, good. Their grandchildren and friends ran inside their house in 1970, screaming with reckless abandon that a giant hairy monster was in the gravel pit outside.
Oh.
When the couple went out to investigate, they saw what the children had. It was covered in a dark matted hair, sitting in the pit, playing with trash. Estimated to be around 300 pounds.
Okay.
It's, you know what? I'm thinking about it. His name is a Grassman playing with trash.
He's a trash man.
He's bigger than he should be. This is Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah,
He's hyper aggressive. This is Oscar the Grouch.
This is Oscar the Grouch.
This would not be the. Now we're getting to the aggressive part because he holds a vengeance.
Oh no!
They
He
saw
came
him
back.
They saw him playing with the trash.
Jaws to the
He
revenge.
got very. He got very. They saw him many times after this initial encounter. One night while someone was cleaning dishes, he appeared outside of the kitchen window and just stared at them.
Oh no!
Hal went to get his gun. By the time he had returned,
A phantom in the wind.
Phantom.
Oh no! God.
Area investigated by the police. No real evidence found except
We got footprints outside the window.
We got footprints.
Fuck yeah, we do.
And a terrible smell lingering in the air.
Oh, stinky grass, man. Ayo.
Ayo. Later on, a couple years later, Claytons were out. They lived near a hill that had a strip mine in it.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they stopped at it, looked up the hill. Who's that on top?
Oh, no. Back for vengeance yet again.
It's the Grassman.
Excellent.
Who apparently all they saw was they saw his silhouette, large glowing eyes, and he just disappeared into the.
What was this?
Next month.
This is harassment.
Broad daylight.
What the fuck?
2 of them.
No, I'm shaking my head. No, you can't see it if you're listening to the audio podcast. No, this is great.
Grassman killed their dog.
What the fuck, dude? No.
Their German Shepherd was found in their gravel.
A German Shepherd?
Found with its neck and back broken, just in the gravel pit.
Oh my.
So that's the end of it with the Clay.
Yeah.
Luckily for them.
And they moved away after that.
Good. I hope so. Now this was not the first men.
Okay.
A tribe of Native Americans had referred to a large hairy bipedal creature as called one of the woods.
Okay.
Now how did they keep from upsetting the Grassman?
Mm-hmm.
They leave him food.
Hey, fair enough. Easy solution.
They would just package up food and leave it outside the village.
Yeah.
And in the morning it'd be gone. Grassman never attacked. 1800s. Man in a carriage. Him and his daughter riding along the Ohio River. Yep. But then something stops the carriage, grabs the man,
Oh no.
throws him into the river.
Oh.
Grassman runs away after the guy's daughter gets out and starts throwing rocks at it.
Brave.
Very
A
brave.
very brave move. To throw rocks at the thing that threw your dad in the river. Oh my gosh.
My favorite part is if it's a carriage, probably being like there's probably a horse.
Yeah.
What the fuck are horses do?
Chilling? They're not freaked out by this thing? Come
maybe,
on.
Maybe they had the blind.
Maybe. Sure.
But yeah, so that's really it. And now I've got stats.
Okay.
Height, 5 to 10 feet tall. Generally in the 6 to 7.
Okay. I was like, that's a massive variance.
Footprint, 10 to 20 inches long.
Okay.
Flat feet. Sometimes 3-toed.
What the?
Sometimes
Oh.
flat.
Yeah. Do you have claws like that guy? Oh, no. Could have. The end of the movie, one of the guys takes off his sock and he's got like animal claws. Scientists do.
Yeah, that's
It's
me.
fine. Yep. You got claws under there. That's why he's got socks on.
No, that's the fucking freaks away.
Yeah, I put my Spider-Man socks on for that. No feet for free.
What's that? What's the foot website?
WikiFeet. WikiFeet, yeah.
You're not getting me on there. Weight, 300 to 1,000 pounds.
That's enormous.
Generally in the 350, 500.
Okay, well that's less.
Handprint.
Palm and basketballs out here.
Yeah, it just had
Figure.
possible
Based on the shoe size and height, yeah.
sound.
Sound, okay.
Some reports. Growls.
Yeah.
Heavy breath. Other reports. Cry of a baby.
Oh.
Scream of a woman.
Oh no.
Other reports. Arcs. It's just a TikTok comment section in the woods of Ohio.
It's a bunch of barks.
It's bubblegum pink.
Oh.
I
Oh.
can't wait for you to start posting on TikTok again for me to start commenting.
No.
That. Odor. Bad.
Yeah. Stinky.
Apparently wherever it's cited, smells bad for days.
I mean, it's Ohio, so.
Probably awesome. Appearance, blackish brown fur, snub nose, big head.
Okay.
Now, some reports, pointed head.
Oh.
Got a little cone
More
head
cone
action
head
going on.
action. You've seen cone heads?
No.
It's alright, it's okay.
But I get the gist.
Yeah.
They've got cone heads.
They've got cone heads. They're aliens. They got cone heads. It's a Saturday Night Live bit that they made a movie out of.
Sometimes those are good.
Sometimes those are good.
Night at the Roxbury.
Night at the Roxbury, not
Correct.
successful. Pretty
Very
good.
good.
Coneheads, not successful. Fucking weird.
Makes sense. They've got cone heads.
Yeah.
That's how it should be said from now on. Is whatever inflection I just put on
what
that.
were the other ones? Superstar?
Oh, wait, no, that's
with,
Andy Samberg.
No, that's Pop Star. Never Stop, Never Stopping.
Never saw that one either.
Yeah, I didn't
really
either.
wanted to.
Superstar is Molly Shannon, and she's some like high school character who really wants to be popular. She wants to be famous, and she puts her arms underneath her armpits and then sniffs them. It's a fucking weird
I went to
character.
school with 8 kids like that.
Yeah, yeah. This was like the early '90s, so that was a new thing.
Now I'm sitting here and I'm trying to think of movies that I've seen from that era that feel like they were probably just
Yeah.
feels like it could have been an
Feels like
SNL
it could
skit.
have been an SNL skit for sure. That is newer though than those movies.
Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
Much newer. Feels like an SNL
Another
bit.
one of those SNL ones. Wayne's World is a
Oh,
SNL bit.
I liked
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
see that one.
Yeah. Mike Myers good on SNL.
I had another one that.
Talladega Nights. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, my dad and I were just talking about Talladega Nights
Yeah.
because we were talking about how Will Ferrell's kind of hit that point in his career where he's just doing anything that he thinks is funny.
Yeah.
And I get it.
He's Adam Sandler himself a little bit.
Yeah, but I feel like his movies other than Uncut Gems and fucking whatever the other basketball
Billy
Hustle.
Madison.
I meant recently. Billy Madison's good. Billy Madison's good. What's the other one? Like Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore's fantastic.
Great movie. But yeah, we were talking about Talladega. That feels like an SNL skit. Good God, what was Hot Rod SNL skit?
That feels like SNL wouldn't like. We're not giving you the money for that.
Yes.
And so they made
that
it anyway.
that one felt like a rejected SNL
Yeah.
skit.
Okay, so they were Conehead.
Yeah, Coneheads. That's what some.
Okay.
I forgot we were doing a show.
Yeah, I did too a little bit there, and I was like, how do we get here? And I traced it back in my head. I was like, oh yeah, Coneheads.
Behavior. Very aggressive. Unimaginable.
Fuck yeah.
But
Oh.
Native Americans, their legend, capable of peace.
Diplomacy it then.
If it was beneficial to them. Which is kind of
Yeah.
a little. Motion.
This thing moves like the Flash. I'm gonna be terrified.
Opposite direction. Moves kind of robotic
Oh.
rather than human.
Maybe
Can
it's
throw
been-
large rocks.
Oh.
Was included in their motion section for some.
Excellent. Perfect. But their E ability or
Yeah. Victims.
oh no, what a category. What a category to have.
Many dogs. Yeah,
Fuck. This
one,
thing just hates dogs.
This one I took down word for word because it was my favorite.
Yeah.
Known to kill dogs. Numerous unusual deer kills have been reported, with deer's liver taken and legs twisted completely off.
What the fuck is this thing, dude? That's a nightmare.
Sightings range anywhere from 1 to 5 individuals. There's a whole pack of these.
There's a bunch
motherfuckers.
of them. Oh no, and they're ripping deer legs off.
Legs off. Others and babies have been observed.
Oh, we got full formed families going.
Species found on tree limbs up to 16 feet high.
Why are they throwing shit?
Are they
Up there?
climbing up there? That's it for the Grassman. So now we're going back to Boston, and this was foreshadowing I did last week. We're kind of going off the right.
Yeah.
We're not talking about a crypt.
Okay.
We're talking about one of my favorite just kind of social things that happens. We're talking about mass widespread panic.
Yeah.
And what's that? Mass hysteria.
Yeah. Okay.
And you'll like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because in 2007, there was what is now referred to as the Boston Mooninites Panic.
Oh my god, yes. Spectacular.
Now, you obviously know what the Mooninites are.
I am familiar with the Mooninites.
So,
This
And-
is for like the kids. I feel like at this age, at this point in time. Like when this happened, this is such a specific reference.
this is Aqua Tween.
Yeah.
Teen,
Kids don't watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force. When was the last time you watched Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Yeah, but that's why I'm confused on why you're saying it's for the kids.
Yeah, because they don't know about the Mooninites.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this information is for the
Oh, they're
kids.
talking about the story. Yeah. So, because I never watched the show,
Yeah.
the Moonanite was a character for the movie. I assume also the.
Yes.
Well, in 2007, to promote the movie that was coming, several people were hired to do a guerrilla marketing plan, which was they went around with homemade light bright
Yeah.
with Mooninites picked it on and just kind of dropped them places around downtown Boston.
I remember seeing videos of them with big magnetic panels on the back of them and them throwing them onto things.
Yes. And they also had fully exposed circuit board with wires coming. And I'm sure you can see where this is going because the Boston Police Department thought these were IEDs.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching, like, seeing this on the news when this was happening. I was just like, and then they showed it and I was like, the dude from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, because it's 2007, so I'm in like 8th grade or whatever.
So, hundreds of Boston police officers were shutting down blocks where the lights had. Were declaring a citywide kind of just
Yeah.
of we found bombs everywhere. Be careful. Now, of course, once the devices were removed, someone went, "Hey,
Hey, that's a light bright.
that not even that. Hey, that's the dude from Aqua Teen Force."
Yeah.
And so yeah, so then everyone went, "Well, this isn't a bomb. This is just light bright."
Yeah.
So that's that.
Dude, so there are other type of now that we've brought this up, I'll have to pull the list. There's other type of marketing stuff that stunts that have been pulled like this that are fucking just like this. There was like a Resident Evil one, I want to say, that was just like they put in an installment. It's a tank of blood. And then the game released and all the blood poured out of it all over the street. And it's just like, what the fuck? There's like naming your naming your baby stuff and like putting things on your headstone for video games in the early 2000s as marketing ploys. Like there's all sorts of fun, crazy nightmares out there for that. That's that, but yeah, the Aqua Teen Hunger Force ones.
Yeah, it's very funny to me, solely for the fact that we're gonna get back to something like that happening soon.
Oh yeah,
where there's just gonna be this generational gap of, and I'm surprised that hasn't happened. That, and I feel like at this point it's gonna be on a national level.
yeah.
You know what? Actually, walk it back. Clowns. The clowns 6 years ago, 7 years ago, whenever that was,
2016 or whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, clowns. Dude, it's a good thing that all just disappeared.
Ooh, there'd be so many bodies now.
Yeah, we can't. We like. Hang on. Let's pause on that. Did it disappear? Because now there are clowns everywhere on TikTok.
Yeah, but clowns on TikTok and clowns just walking up on the fucking rural streets in the middle of the night.
That's
kind of different. The TikTok's much scarier.
Much scarier.
Because they can get me in my house. And I'd really prefer that they didn't do it. There's a couple of exceptions. But if you're one of the exceptions, you know how I feel. So if you have not gotten a DM from me and you're a clown,
Don't reach out.
Yeah, not only don't reach out, stop. Please.
Just stop being a clown.
You're scaring me. TikTok's a safe place. where I get to hear basketball stats that are humorous, and right now see just the rest of it's Overwatch stuff
Yeah.
or the strong lumberjack lady
Yeah.
broke her neck.
God. Just went for the backflip, right? Just went
Just
for it.
fucking raw
Send
dog that
it. And
backflip.
then right on the head.
Um, yeah, that's really all I've got. I just want to hit those quick three
Yeah.
ones. Um, but it brought up, what city do you think?
Ooh.
Oh
That's a
wait, I also will do this, and then I have another bit that I thought of on the way here and wrote down.
okay.
Think about it.
I feel like we need some sort of Bigfoot that fights tornadoes. So somewhere in Tornado Alley, we need some Bigfoot action. Like some
Some some tornado Bigfoot
it's
action.
it redirects them or helps spawn them or something. I
I was
feel
gonna say
like
I was gonna go
yeah.
evil route, and they.
Yeah. I feel like that we need a like a tornado Bigfoot.
I'm gonna piggyback off that. I think we just need more folk legend.
Yeah. They kind of all just
Yeah, what's the last cool one we got? Slenderman.
yeah, well that's like creepypasta stolen from like
No,
nothing, right?
I think so. I don't know. I didn't look into it very much because it scared me.
Yeah, I don't know. Slenderman was like I was kind of done with all that kind of creepypasta stuff by the time that was rolling out.
Oh, see, that's when that kind of stuff was getting introduced,
Yeah.
and then the game came out.
Yeah, no, the game like Amnesia and all that had already come and gone. And then like Slenderman came and I was just like I don't care. The Amnesia was scary.
And what's the Hulu movie? Hulu just made kind of Slender.
Oh, I don't know.
It had such a bad name. Gotta find out. While I find that out,
Yeah.
next bit. But what was your first like cryptid interaction, or like cryptid kind of what started?
Well, listen. So I saw a ghost at the pizza restaurant in Jefferson.
Jefferson Pizza Kitchen.
No. No, there used to be a Papa's Pizza on the
Hmm.
square in Jefferson. And there's no longer that. Now it's like an Italian restaurant or something. But yeah, we saw a ghost in there, and so that kind of started that, and then we kept like ended up going back to there like when it wasn't no longer a pizza restaurant, and then we were like doing softball in the building behind it, and it's all, and then we like learned in school that it was like
Grim Cuddy.
Grim Cuddy. There you go.
Grim Cuddy is what I was
There you
talking
go.
about.
Yeah, that's a big spooky monster.
I didn't like it. Saw the
Um,
trailer once.
but it was like it used to be a hospital or a graveyard. And like TV changed from news to cartoons, and the remote's there, and no one's touching it.
Yeah.
Kid walks back and forth between the bathrooms, and so and then yeah, Bigfoot stuff like for that kind of thing. And Destination Truth is like a big thing for that because it was just entertaining.
That's fair.
You make going to countries and learning about cultures entertaining on the sci-fi channel or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
it
and
was
you'll
on.
get a specific kind of kid.
Yeah, yeah, you make a nightmare of
It's
an
8 o'clock.
alien in my bedroom.
Yeah, there's also this little statue thing.
Yeah, and that cat.
I forgot. Choosing.
How
All
about
right.
you?
Mine was on the bus home from grade, maybe eighth grade. There's this dude that lived behind the quality food in Commerce.
Hmm.
That like just his front yard, just like at a farm.
Yeah.
And I've gone back now and I see that he's just those like big like black Bigfoot cutouts that
Yeah,
people have
yeah, yeah.
everywhere. Yeah, this dude apparently on the cutting edge of it
Oh yeah.
because he had a bunch of them that he like rotated in and out,
Oh yeah.
but they were
That's
all
good.
like they were painted,
Yeah.
so it wasn't just a big black piece. But I found out many years later that they are just these
Yeah. That's good though. That's a solid bit.
100% saw chupacabra and fucking like went home and was looking up like I don't remember the exact thing that I looked up.
Yeah.
but I was like weird creature, whatever, and found my way to chupacabra, and that's what started all of it. And every time, and here's the thing, here's why it started this whole belief. Never saw that cut out again.
Yeah.
Like I noticed that they were like alternating. I was like, okay, something's up. Never saw that one again.
I had two things happen there. So there's another house in Jefferson that does a similar thing to your Bigfoot thing, but they do it with little farm animals.
That's much cuter.
Is much cuter. It's like the chickens one day are cooking a pig over a spit kind of thing.
Oh, it's very cute.
And it was like you arrange to be plotting one day, be lined up like football. You know, he was bored.
There's another guy in Commerce, or this might be Maze.
Mhm.
It's between Commerce and Maysville. They used to do it with like Christmas lights. Their house burned down a couple years ago, but like they had Christmas lights up all year round, and they were always like drawing stuff.
Oh, they're doing stuff. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Like it'd be like fucking like one day it'd be like 8
Yeah.
or just in the front yard, and then the next day it'd be like fucking the Grinch, like this 12-foot thing of Christmas lights.
The other thing I remembered as we were talking about that, and you mentioned the chupacabra, when the mystery creature washed up on the Jersey Shore
Snooky.
after Hurricane
Ivan?
Sandy.
Sandy, yes.
That was like on the news. Everyone was like, "What is this thing?" Let me see. I'll see if I can find a picture of it because it's a very specific like.
I would say like I
creature.
remember it happening. I don't remember what. Like,
Yeah.
I think another big one for me was X.
No, I was scared of the song.
Yeah, I know. We've been. You're a little scary cat. Oh no, the poison.
And then the fingerprint would come up
Yeah,
in the thing, and it would stretch. And
yeah,
no,
Eugene Toombs,
that's scary. That's a
the
whale.
fluke worm. The fluke worm episode, worst episode of the X Files.
Yeah.
When I got, because I've been rewatching it. I got to that episode, I skipped it. I know what goes on. I don't need to see that. That and scary episode.
I don't remember enough of the X Files. I remember one episode of the Lone Gunman specifically, where they break into someone's house. They have a signed golf bag that one of them throws up on. They wash. The names start coming off as they're washing it, and he signs it back Tigger Woods.
That's pretty good.
And that's the episode that I remember. And then the final episode, the Montauk Monster. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, that thing's weird.
Yeah, I think it was like it ended up being like a raccoon or something.
Kind of looks like.
Yeah.
Whatever. Oh, it was the one. It was the X Files episode that was based off like the Thing.
Yeah. Okay.
It was that one, and then the bugs.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, that dude with his little cutouts started.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
Yeah.
and it really started the whole Outcast thing is every day for like 2 weeks. Gotta see this thing that's in it.
No.
And it was never there.
Oh no.
So of course, as I'm doing all this research, I'm like, did I imagine this?
Then you found this band that loved aliens.
God, I sure did.
And that ruined it all.
Oh man.
Aliens exist is another. Yeah, I'd throw that in the list.
Yeah, I think I was already down the path though, because I think by the time I got, now we're on a whole cast.
Yeah.
By the time I got introduced to 182, I decided I was gonna start like working out in like 9th grade,
Okay.
and we had like a very old bench in the room above our garage.
Yeah.
And I went to go up there to like clean that I could go in there, and I found like my dad's old like. So I had like the Eminem LP. There was Stained, Crossfade, Blink 182, all kinds of
Hell
stuff.
yeah.
And now, other than the Eminem, that's just.
Yeah. Mine was on like I got a mixed CD from a girl in
Oh,
4th grade.
oh now.
Yeah. And it had Blink 182 on it. It was the first time I'd heard Blink 182.
All right, now we're gonna go down mixed CD embarrassing list. This is not something I share with many people,
Mhm.
but now I'm gonna share it with all of you
With
guys
the internet.
because I think it's very funny. My first real girlfriend and I, one, made each other mix CD constantly
Yeah.
because
It's
I
the era.
well yeah, and I finally figured out like LimeWire,
Hell yeah.
and I was
Yeah, on
iTunes.
iTunes to make CDs for your
Wink.
car.
Yeah, so we were making each other mix CDs, and we used to FaceTime one another
God,
if
dude,
we
I'm
were no
fucking
no.
old. I'm so old. Oh, so you said FaceTime each other.
I was like 16, 17. iPhones were already a thing. I had my iPhone 5C at that time. And I thought I was so cool because I had replaced it was the white backed plastic one. It might not have been a 5, probably
Yeah,
like a 4. But we would FaceTime one another. And maybe we weren't FaceTime, maybe I'm just looking back and assuming FaceTime.
I'm assuming
We
you're
we were
right.
we were we were talking on the phone if
Yeah.
we were either one of us was in the car for only like 20 minutes and we would play the mix CD at the same time
Oh my
and
gosh.
just fucking sing along to the songs for the
No.
entire car ride. It's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my entire life, and I did it on a regular basis.
No.
And she's now very successful. Now very successful, like working on like TV sets and shit. And I'm sitting in your bedroom doing a podcast
Yeah.
about Bigfoot.
Baby, that's the way it is.
It's just the way it goes.
I'm a Bigfoot.
Oh man, yeah.
The I never made mix. Yeah.
I made mixed CDs for people that didn't talk to me,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm not naming those names.
No.
But I had like 6 or 7 mix
I
CDs.
had a bunch because I just wanted tons of music in my car. So I had the full DJ Hero
That
soundtrack,
does not.
and
Feel.
it's spectacular
I believe that.
because it's just mixes of great songs. Bunch of Daft Punk and fucking gorillas.
I have just recently evolved. Now we're fully.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, guys. If you're surprised at this, where have you been? I've just recently evolved from naming my playlist like how I used to name my mix,
Oh yeah.
which was just whatever emotion that mix CD was,
Ooh
and then the
yeah.
number of whichever mix CD it was. I've just I've just very recently evolved past naming all my playlists like that.
The only playlists I make are the I'm collecting these songs for the year playlist that I have.
Well, I recently found out that if you just like a song on Spotify, then it will add. There's like a list of your liked songs.
Yeah, that's what I used to only listen to.
Well, I didn't know that.
All the liked songs on shuffle.
That's what I do.
3,500 like songs on shuffle right now. And growing every week thanks to Spotify recommended and Discover Weekly.
All right. It doesn't tell me how many songs, but I've named my big playlist. Listen
Yeah.
to Voyager Golden Records Volume 2,
Yeah.
which of course is the records that we sent into space. And I was like, man, aliens would fucking dig this shit.
Yeah.
It's 44 hours of music
I get
that I just listen to on shuffle day in and day out.
Yeah.
And I have a second playlist now because I'm a father, and I've got to start collecting the clean music,
Yeah.
which is just Voyager Golden Records Volume 2 Lucy's version, which is just if I'm being aware while I'm listening to the playlist throughout the day,
Yeah.
I'll if I'm like, oh okay, this is like a really good song, go find
My 2022 playlist 15 hours 56 minutes.
key numbers.
That's just new songs that I found last year.
I don't have a ton of playlists that I make because 2023 is going on right now. We're at 53 minutes already.
Oh yeah, and this is my picture for looking.
Fuck yeah, it's King Ghidorah.
It's Ghidorah, and then this is the one.
It's just cartoon.
It's just cartoon Ghidorah.
All right, we gotta wrap this up. Oh, I have soundtracks that I've made that give me the vibe of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
God, that's an endless
It's
amount.
It's a spectacular.
It's 99% ska.
There's 2 playlists right now that I've made of it, and it's pretty.
Alien Ant Farm's got to be on. You guys haven't listened to Alien Ant, which apparently these people that have never heard the 3 good songs.
Look, see, it goes Suicide Machines, AFI, the Hotelier, the Wu-Tang Clan.
We've talked about me and AFI, right?
No. You have an AFI history?
I have an AFI history the same way that I have a Link.
Okay.
And this should have been the red flag for my parents that there was something not quite correct going on in my brain. We'll start with Linkin Park because it was out earlier, and then we'll end the podcast.
All right.
So, I have no clue how. I have no clue when.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, I thought that I heard "In the End" by Linkin Park in Lady and the Tramp. So, for around,
I can come up with a reason.
Can you?
AMVs on YouTube.
No. I didn't know about those yet. So, but there was a solid like 10 to 12 years that every time I heard "In the End" by Linkin Park, it would bring up like
Lady and the Tramp.
Lady and the Tramp. I would think about it. And it wasn't until I was like 22 years old that I somehow ended up watching Lady and the Tramp and got through the whole thing. And I was like, what happened to the soundtrack?
Where's Linkin Park?
Where's Linkin Park? And then I had to go back and like look up like the original soundtrack, and I was like, Linkin Park's not on here. And then I had to sit down and think about it critically and go, why would Linkin Park be on here?
Were they alive yet?
I don't know. I don't think so.
It's an old movie.
It is a very old movie. So yeah, so that's the
AFI.
Linkin Park one. AFI is I thought AFI was American Hi-Fi
Oh,
for quite some
those
time.
are very different bands.
They sure
Dude,
are.
American Hi-Fi on one of my playlists.
I believe it.
Called Incel Core.
So I used to have this playlist that American Hi-Fi was on, and it was called "The Friend Zone Isn't Real. Get the fuck over yourself."
Dude, American Hi-Fi is perfect for that kind of fucking garbage genre.
Yeah, and I can't remember everybody that was on it, but I know the big
AFI.
things. Hobo Johnson was on it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
American Hi-Fi, Girl All the Bad Guys Want.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when people would talk about AFI, all I could think of was Flavor of the Week by American Hi-Fi. So all these people would be like, "Oh, AFI, blah blah blah." They really
That's
informed me.
not even one of the American Hi-Fi songs I
It
have
should
in
be.
here.
That should be number one.
I've got Geeks Get the Girls as the first song in here.
Well, that makes more sense for your playlist versus mine.
Hell Yeah and The Art of Losing. Just to cap off with Story of the Years Until the Day I Die. Weezer's Perfect Situation. Curse of Curves by Q is What We Aim For, and Wasteland by 10 Years.
Let's see if I still have the playlist.
That's a growing playlist. And then I got an indie movie playlist.
I don't have all. I think I went through at one point and I was like, I need to narrow down this.
Clear this out, yeah.
That I never listened to.
No,
But yeah, so this has been My Neighbor or Something.
It sure has. My Neighbor Tangent, man.
My Neighbor surprisingly made it through the dinner poison.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you, a good thing these episodes aren't an hour long anymore.
Yeah. Nope. Because we're wrapping up right now.
Uh-huh.
So,
And there's gonna be a Zachary-shaped hole in my front door.
yeah. I believe it.
And it's probably gonna be real close to when I stand up. because my stomach settled into the position that I'm in.
Yeah,
And
you stopped burping and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna stand up. My stomach's go, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not supposed to be in here. We have explicitly told you not to bring that milk in your dog.
What the fuck are you doing in here?
Oh, this has been my neighbor Milkman.
It has. Be sure to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter at Mothman Podcast.
I'm on Twitter at BabyMoth.
I'm at Levi Carver. I'm that on TikTok too. We have
I was gonna say, don't we have a Mothman TikTok?
we have a Mothman TikTok. It's empty right now.
Not for much longer. I gave us a good clip in the last one.
Yeah, I don't remember to clip that out.
I'm gonna say, will we remember?
All the flashes on that fucking game are catching my eye
What's
every
fla-
time.
What do you mean
There's
flashing?
flash photography going on.
Check out boardnerds.store
Yeah.
for all of your merch and store needs.
Mm-hmm. Be sure to hit up Noob Energy and use code Mothman15. You get yourself 15% off.
If you want to have the entire playlist, you're gonna need a full 12-pack of Noob Energy, which you can get on our website. 15%.
Oh yeah, you will.
Hell yeah, bro.
I was about to start singing the American Hi-Fi song.
No. No.
What else? We got YouTube channels you can go follow. Big Brown Couch Gaming, Skeleton Crew Gaming, Board Nerds. They got all sorts of fun YouTube stuff for you to watch.
Yeah, and you can watch us do this live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Skeleton Crew Gaming.
Yeah.
We do it very infrequently.
It's like every 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're getting back to it.
Yeah, now that we're doing it again.
Yeah, now that we're back in the new year.
Yeah.
2023, the year that we fuck Bigfoot.
Oh. All right, you heard it here first, folks.
And that's a...
Oh, no.
And if you're Bigfoot, it's a...
I'm walking to the computer now. You can give them some
No,
warnings.
you're not. Oh, warnings? Don't
Yeah.
fuck Bigfoot.
God,
God, we don't. Don't fuck Bigfoot. Don't do anything we tell you to. Don't listen to American Hi-Fi. Don't listen to Hobo Johnson. He's a fucking garbage man. It's not music. It's just slam poetry from a incel.